Vou cortar para colher, para colher. Eu vou levar a cana pra moenda, para moer. E depois enricar a voz no ser, enricar a voz no ser. Sim, mas eu vou cortar cana, canavier. Vou cortar para colher, para colher. Eu vou levar a cana pra moenda, para moer. E depois enricar a voz me ser, enricar a voz me ser. Sim, mas eu vou cortar cana, canavier. Eu vou cortar para colher, para colher. Eu vou levar a cana para moenda, para moer. E depois enricar a voz me ser, enricar a voz me ser. Certo? Corridinho tranquilo. Eu vou mandar a letra para vocês aí, para vocês entenderem. É basicamente a ação e o diálogo entre um escravo e os senhores do engenho, os donos da fazenda. Então, é a resposta. Ô, sinhá, eu vou cortar cana. Canavier, vou cortar para colher. Para colher. Eu vou levar cana para moenda, para moer. E depois enricar a voz me ser. Enricar a voz me ser. So, I don't know if I can translate that for you, Sorriso. Let me try. I never thought about that. But the music talks about a slave and slave masters. So the first, sinhá, eu vou cortar cana. I don't know how to say sinhá, but I think there's something similar, but I don't know the word. But sinhá, it's like, how to say, you know how to say that's ratinho in English? I have no idea how to say that in English. But she is one of the slave masters. Sinhá, it's a woman. So the slave says, "O sinhá, eu vou cortar cana." So sinhá, I'm going to cut the sugar cane. So in the second part, he's talking about that's another difficult word for me. I don't know how to say moer in English. So she is going to prepare the sugar cane to do sugar, right? There's a specific house, I don't know how to say in English, to do that job. So to prepare the sugar cane to do the specific sugar, all right? Then the third part, let me think. Sinhá, vou cortar cana para moer, vou cortar para colher. Ô sinhá, eu vou cortar cana para moer, vou cortar para colher, para colher. Aí sim, eu vou levar a cana para moenda. So he's going to the place to prepare. And then the last one says, para depois enricar a voz me ser. So to make the slave master rich, so the slave he's working to make the slave masters rich and more rich. So the fourth part talks about that. Para depois enricar a voz me ser, to make you rich, right? So basically, the song talks about the job of the slave and the slave masters, recommending to do the job. So it's something like that. I'm gonna prepare a better translation for you guys, if you want. Okay, I think it's good to understand the music, the lyric, and the meaning, especially. It's very important. That's why I'm always talking with the students from another countries outside of Brazil to learn a little bit of Portuguese, because it's going to help to understand not just capoeira, but the Brazilian culture, because everything in the Brazilian culture is inside of capoeira. So we have many manifestations like popular dances and music from different popular manifestations here in Brazil, like samba, for example, like maracatu, for example, so different dances and songs and rhythms. And we have some connections with capoeira because all of them was created and, brought to Africa, to Brazil. So we have many connections between that, okay? So that's why I'm always like pushing the students to learn a little bit more of Portuguese, because it's going to be helpful. It's not because I don't want to talk or I don't want to learn another language to talk with you guys. I love languages. I love different tongues. Like I'm learning English, I'm learning Spanish. I hope I can learn some, how to say the Philippine language, Sorriso. I don't know.
Filipino. Filipino.
Filipino. Ah, it's easy for us to say that.
Filipino
Because we say,
language has Spanish. Filipino language has
ah,
Spanish words. A
oh,
little
nice.
mix.
Oh,
Malaysian and Filipino. I mean
so
Malaysian
it's
and
it's it's it comes from Latin language or not?
because
No.
we were colonized by the Spaniards years ago. So it's why we have Spanish words in our dialect or in our language.
Ah, I see. I see. I see. Nice. It's gonna be better to learn. So we can see the Spanish. We can learn the Spanish first of all, and then and then the rest of the Filipino. Filipino, it's easy to us to say because we say Filipinas in
Yeah, it's
Portuguese.
right. It's right.
Yeah,
Filipinas.
Filipinas, and but I didn't know how to say the language specifically. Filipino, nice. So I mean like from Latin, not from Latin America, from the old Latin, like Portuguese, like Spanish, so English, Italian, they came from Latin. I don't know if my accent it's right, but it's from the old Latin. So that's why I asked, because you say there's some Spanish uh, inside of the Filipino language. Some language that comes from Latin, they have some connections like Portuguese, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, Portuguese, English. We have many connections and many words are the same. Just the accent it's different. Like we have a similar in Portuguese, we have similar in Spanish, we have similar in English, all from the same meaning, but the accent is different. And many other words, it's like that. But let's go for capoeira now. Okay, so today we have Cacau, Ratinho, Sorriso, and Jesse, right? I'm gonna start with our sequência de esquiva. That's from our group, okay? So it's how we train the esquivas. We start with esquiva lateral, esquiva baixa. We are going to do all the esquivas we usually do in our training. That's going to be nice that we have just asked from União, so we can talk more about the group and how we train here and how we do. So it's going to be good for our connection and everybody talking in the same way and training like in the same way, not the same way like a copy, but in the same way in the methodology. Some words it's hard to say for me. The Brazilian accents and Brazilian Portuguese is not so helpful to talk in English. So let's go. I don't know how you guys, how you are now. If you have done some warm up or stretching, no? So let's do all together. Let me fix this. Ocinha, eu vou cortar cana, canavier. Vou cortar para colher, para colher. Dá pra ver, né? Esse pezinho aqui tá ruim, cara. Tô com medo de cair aqui no telefone. Treinar, Turivo? Vai ficar de... Não. Tava tirando onda, pô. Pode vir. A semana passada a Rafa tava aí.
Eu tava ali fora, sabe o que aconteceu? Cheguei aqui, parei de bicicleta ali, fiquei de coisa, agora eu sou livre. Você teve que ir na academia ontem, a academia tá aberta, cara. Eu fiquei adiado, o mestre teve aqui, tô ali fora perto.
É que eu tinha começado. Caramba. 1 minute, guys. My tripod, it's not helping me. Oh my God. Well, nice. Let's go.
Eu tinha falado para ele que eu tinha começado na aula.
Todo sábado, minha aula das 10 aqui até às 10h30. Mas pode vir. Você treina junto aí.
Não, sim, já.
Treina junto, não tem problema. Let's go, guys. Let's stretch a little bit and warm up. Just a simple stretching, like normally we do. Aí, do lado. Aí, o portão ali, cara, eu acho essa porta aí, fica barulho. Eu deixo abaixado, fica barulho dos carros. The other side, mudar o lado, outro lado. Já se troca. Aí, vamos lá no nosso pé. Você me ajuda a fazer uma coisa. Aí, o outro lado. Beleza. Vamos abrir, ó. Keep your leg straight, okay? Just open a little bit like that. And let your body go, like this. Let's go to the right side. Do lado direito. Alonga. The other side. Good. So now, esquiva. Aí, escala. Negativa. Aí, so let's go to esquiva to the other side. Open. Press. Aí, escala. Fecha. Negativa. Ok, cocorinha. Desceu, cocorinha. Isso. Cruzou, ó. Vai subindo, subindo. Up, up. Try to not to look down like that. Like this, the front. There you go. Hands to the floor. Close your legs. Keep your legs straight. There you go. Let your body go. Like free. Keep your legs straight. To one side, to the other side. Very slow and soft. Like this. One side. Keep your legs straight. Look down. There you go. So bend your knee a little bit like that. Open your leg. Bend your knee like cadeira. Chin on your chest and go up like this. So like this, you protect your lower back. So never goes like this straight. Always try to bend a little bit your knee, chin on your chest, and it goes like this. The last part is your head. Okay? Protect your lower back. So now, let's go to esquiva lateral. So, I'm gonna do a little bit slow because I want to explain for you guys how we do the esquivas here, okay? I'm gonna show you the position. It's all, everything is very simple. Simple esquivas, ok? As esquivas mais simples, só que eu vou mostrar os detalhes como a gente faz. Posição de mão, posição dos pés, a proteção no rosto, legal? Sorriso, we are going to do the simple esquivas. I want to show you guys the positions of the legs, the hands, how we protect our face, how we do the esquivas here, okay? So it's how we do actually in our schools here in Brazil, like Mestre Mancha, Mestre Assombroso, Mestre Bode, and I. So we do the esquivas like this because of Mestre Biriba. So Mestre Biriba, he used to do that. So he was our godfather, Mestre Biriba. So we try to keep the lineage and our roots family, okay? So, esquiva lateral, that's how we do. Always one leg, we keep the foot to the front. The other one, always keeping like this. Bend your knee, always bend your knee like this. Let me come close. That we call esquiva lateral. Always like this, hand in front, arm in front of your head, protect your face, always like this. So that's very simple, everybody does like that. That's the old way to do the esquiva lateral, right? And that's how we do here, how we keep doing, right? So we are going to do just that to warm up. So you can come, 1, so 2, keep going. Let me see. To one side, to the other side. Try to move your feet. Don't keep your feet in the same position. If you go to one way, your foot must go to the same way. There we go. Switch to one side, to other side. Open your legs. More you open, stretch, open. Like, because sometimes we need to go to rasteira from here. So go as low as possible, open your leg, so we can go to rasteira from here, straight, okay? So esquiva, then we go to rasteira in the same position. Right? Let me see, guys. There we go, Sorriso. It's a very simple. I just want to see position of your head, position of your foot, legs, and hands. Very simple. Yeah. Just trying to do some recycling. There we go, Jazz. There we go. Nice. Nice, guys. So now let's go to esquiva baixa, okay? So here we call esquiva baixa. Some places they call esquiva de frente. But the esquiva de frente, here it's another thing. So esquiva baixa, it's in the same ginga position. We keep in the ginga position and just go down. So we're here in the ginga, we slide our back leg like this and goes down. So try to keep your whole foot in the floor like this, in the front. Your whole hand, always like this. Never like this, or never like this. Keep strong, a strong base. All hands on the floor, all foot on the floor, and then protect your face always, always. Don't go like this or too open. Protect your face always, okay? Try to keep your elbow a little bit up, not down like this. It's open here. So try to put your elbow a little bit up, like this, okay? That's the idea of the movement. So when you go to the esquiva, always boom, like this, boom, okay? Switch. See my feet? Mobility. Move. Okay? Look to your opponent, always. Don't look down, look to the front, to your opponent. There we go. Try like this, and try in the ginga as well, going down, very low. Try to touch your chest on your knee, okay? Go very low. Try to touch your chest on your knee, like this. See, go down. Okay? That's why we call esquiva baixa. Baixo means low, okay? So go very low, like this. Boom. Do a ginga and go down. Boom. As low as possible. There we go. There we go. Protect your face. Always. Keep your face protected. There you go, Jets. Good. Good. Very good. Nice. Beleza. Beleza, isso aí. So, the first one, esquiva lateral. Okay? Lateral means to the side, one side, lateral, to one side, to other side. It's always in this position. One side here, the other side there. Esquiva de frente. Frente means in the front, like this. And then go down. That's why we go down like this, right? That's a normal esquiva that every capoeira group does, okay? But I just want to show how we work with the esquivas here. So let's go to another one. So cocorinha, we have a cocorinha. It's very easy. Everybody knows what is cocorinha. And just want to show you, we do the cocorinha like this, okay? And like sometimes in this position. Boom. But it's the same thing. Don't change the name, nothing. It's cocorinha. Because the cocorinha was created by Mestre Bimba. So no one wants to change anything there, right? So that's why we are going to do the cocorinha our whole life in the same position. That's the cocorinha from Mestre. Okay? Go down. It's not the legs with like this, not with the hand inside, always the hand outside, and protect your face. You can put your head a little bit down, or like normal, just go down. Right? So the cocorinha is easy. That's the position. Also, we are doing the giga here with cocorinha. Sometimes we are playing with the cocorinha like this, back, okay? But it's cocorinha. Don't change the name for nothing. It's always cocorinha, right? Just to explain that, because cocorinha is the most easiest one. So let's change to esquiva de frente. So some places they call esquiva baixa as esquiva de frente. Esquiva de frente for us, it's like cocorinha, but a little bit up, like cadeira. Okay? So here it's cocorinha, and for us, esquiva de frente, it's this, without touch your hand on the floor. So that's esquiva de frente, one side to the other side. Different from cadeira. Cadeira is just this, right? The front, the back, or balanço. Okay? Esquiva de frente, one side. Esquiva de frente, the other side. It's like cocorinha. Cocorinha is very low, like this. Esquiva de frente for us, it's like this, one side to the other side. You are just playing and then you keep going with the movement and go back. Don't need to go very low. Like for example, I'm playing and my partner, he does the armada. Armada, it's a very high movement. I don't need to go down like the cocorinha. So we go just like this and we come back. We need to save energy, okay? So that's esquiva de frente for us, right? It's just, I want you guys to know, like I said before, the names we use here. Because, for example, one day, like Mestre Mancha asked for you guys, can you do that esquiva? And maybe you know that esquiva by another name. So I just want you guys, you know all these movements, every one of you. I'm not teaching these movements for you because you guys already know. I just want you to understand how we call here, because in different groups, sometimes it's different names, especially when the groups has different lineages of masters, like us. Our lineage comes from Mestre Bimba, Mestre Suassuna, straight to Mestre Biriba, and us. It's a great lineage. Mestre Biriba, Mestre Bimba, Mestre Suassuna, Mestre Biriba, and us. We are the fourth generation. We are close. So that's why we keep the way Mestre Biriba used to do some movements from Mestre Suassuna, because he was master of Mestre Biriba, and a lot of movements from Mestre Bimba. Because our capoeira is more like capoeira regional. Capoeira contemporânea, contemporary capoeira, but more like regional. We don't play a lot Angola, guys. That's why we have Mestre Brasilia as our godfather here in our academy, because he was very, very close friend of Mestre Biriba and from me too. So he teaches Capoeira Angola for our group. So the lineage that we learn Capoeira Angola, it's a very special lineage from Mestre Valdemar, from Mestre Canjiquinha, because Mestre Brasilia, he was a student of Mestre Canjiquinha, a great, great master. So we are very lucky to learn Angola from a great master. So what we train from Capoeira Angola comes from the musicality, the rhythm, from Mestre Valdemar and Mestre Canjiquinha, and from Mestre Brasilia, and also the movements. It's a very special lineage. We are lucky to have that. We are very lucky. Some friends of mine, they are jealous of us, guys, because they wanted them, and we have them. We are lucky. now today I appreciate that this idea of accept that we are log students. I'm a new student as well. I'm gonna be for forever and ever a student forever. I'm gonna learn every day from you, from all of you, and from the old masters, from new and master and students. We have to learn from everybody, every time, everywhere. Okay? So nobody knows everything. Nobody's. Once I was in Manhattan on Mestre João Grandes Academy 7 years ago. And after his class, I asked him, Mestre João Grande, you know everything about capoeira because you are the most oldest mestre we have now teaching capoeira. So last week he made 88. That's a lot. And he's still teaching capoeira every day with 88 years old. Can you believe that, guys? So I asked him if he knows everything. And he starts to laugh to me, like a little boy, he starts to laugh. And he says, I am just a baby in capoeira. I'm learning capoeira. He told me that in my face. He told me that. I'm a baby. I'm learning capoeira. And he's 88 years old. He was a student of Mestre Pastinha, the legend of capoeira. And he is still here with us teaching capoeira every day. So I can't say I know something. I know nothing. So if Mestre João Grande, he says he's still a baby, he's learning. We are not in this world yet, my friends. We need to prepare ourselves to burn, you know, to come to this world and learn something. Because capoeira, it's a big, big word, right? So let's go. So now, let's talk about esquiva de costas, ou we say esquiva de costas ou esquiva para trás. But normally, most of the time, we say esquiva para trás, right? Very simple as well, but that's how we go. It's this, just this. Like esquiva de frente, and then esquiva para trás. Ok? Então veio, pisa, esquivou atrás, voltou. Esquivou, voltou. Okay? There we go. Yes. Let me see, Jess. Great. There you go. Bend your knees a little bit. There we go. There we go. Isso. Nice. Sorriso, cacau, massa. There you go. Today's the day. Hoje é dia 23, né? Janeiro 23. Então a gente fez lateral, esquivas. Pedreiro. lateral, baixa, de costas. Okay, so I'm just writing down the esquivas we have done already, right? So, esquiva lateral, then esquiva baixa, then esquiva de costas, then esquiva de frente, and also cocourinha, okay? I can send all the names for you guys. So Rizu, you were recording the class, right?
Yes, Mestre, this is a very nice
Nice.
material. I will share
Yeah,
this.
write down everything. And let's try to share the class with Ratinho and with Cacau and also Jess, so they can remind the class and also remember the class, and I can send the list, how we call the esquivas, okay? So I think it's gonna be nice for you as well. So now, let me show you guys. So we have done the principal esquivas. So now we go to negativa, okay? Because there is three ways to do the negativa. I'm gonna show you guys. There is a negativa de Angola, negativa da regional e negativa da capoeira contemporânea, que it's the negativa everybody does today, okay? So that is negativa de Angola, okay? Negativa de Angola, it's like a queda de rim, very low like that, but you can't touch the floor. To one side, it's verse, you can see all the time from Capoeira Angola. Okay? But this one, we just do that playing Capoeira Angola because that's a negativa de Angola. Sometimes we can do in Capoeira Contemporânea as well, but we cannot do in Capoeira Regional from Mestre. Never. We can do this one playing with our friends in the roda, Capoeira Contemporânea, São Bento Grande, Angola, but never in São Bento Grande de Bimba. Never, okay? And so that's negativa de Angola, right here. Okay? And then we have the negativa from Bimba, like this. Okay? You must look between your legs and your arm, protecting your face like this, and look between here. It's not like this, okay? We can see in the rodas and in the sequência from Bimba, they doing the negativa like this. That's not negativa from Bimba, guys. Negativa from Bimba is right here. Very down, like this. Boom, like they're doing this the sequence. 1, 2. Okay? And the negativa from Capoeira Contemporary, like this. Or like this. That's normally how people do the negativa today. Like this, and most of the time like this, to protect the knee. Okay? I like to do it like this. But if you want to protect your knee, you must go like this. If you have an injury in your knee, if you're feeling some pain on your knee, goes like this. Okay? I like to do like this. Boom. Like this. Okay? But you can go from here as well. Boom. Seal. Okay? So that's some negativas. So, negativa. Agora a gente vai para sequência, tá? Então, nossa sequência começa lá com as esquivas. Passar a primeira parte da sequência. Eu acho que a gente até já fez, é bem provável que o Cacau já tenha passado a sequência aí de esquiva. A primeira sequência tem várias sequências de esquiva, tá? Mas é bem provável que até o Cacau aí já tenha passado. Então, ó, nossa sequência de esquiva. Então, a gente vai começar lá de esquiva lateral. Então, eu vou de esquiva lateral. 1, depois eu vou descer de esquiva baixa. 2, vou para a cocorinha. Tudo em cima da mesma perna. Depois, ó, protegendo, esquiva para trás. Ok? All in the same leg, in the same position. So, esquiva lateral. From here, 1. Then we go to esquiva baixa. 2. Cocorinha. 3. And then 4. Esquiva para trás. Okay? So let's try a few times. Did you guys understand? Very simple, right? It's all with the same leg. Don't change the legs. Don't change the sides of the movement. Can you see? I'm going to start in the base to esquiva lateral. From my right leg. So the right leg goes, esquiva lateral. Then the right leg goes back to esquiva baixa. So go to cocorinha with the same leg, and then go back to esquiva para trás with the same leg. Okay? Let's go. Just a few times, okay, guys? I want to see how you guys doing. Aí. Lá embaixo, isso. Aí, lateral. Hey, Jess, look to me. Like here. First of all, in the ginga, go to the front like this, and lateral. With the same leg, my right leg, go back. There we go. In esquiva de frente. So forward again, and cocorinha. There we go, to the other side. So keep your hands in front of your face, and go back with the leg. Like this. Esquiva para trás. There we go, like that. Just like that. Yes. There we go, yes. Cocorinha. Then go back to esquiva para trás. Keep going. Perfect. There we go, sorriso. Massa. Isso. Pedreiro. Só alegria da barriga. Acordou a noite inteira. Não é que eu fui dormir às 5 da manhã. Eu fui dormir, era 2h30. Só que aí a Luanda ficou acordando, cara, durante a noite. Isso. Beleza, galera. Legal. Nice. So, now, from there, from esquiva para trás, we go to negativa. But we go to negativa from Mestre Bimba, okay? So, esquiva lateral. Then esquiva baixa. Cocorinha. Esquiva para trás. From here, we go to negativa. Go down, like this. Okay? And then go back. From here, resistência. That's a old esquiva. Very, very old esquiva. Resistência. Okay? We're going to switch side like this, switch hands, and then go to rolê. Boom. And ginga. Okay? So, esquiva lateral, esquiva baixa, cocorinha, esquiva para trás, negativa, volta, resistência, troca a resistência, rolê e ginga. Beleza? Então, essa aí estamos entrando na segunda parte da nossa sequência, tá? Aí tem mais uma terceira parte e a nossa primeira sequência de esquiva encerra, tá? Vamos lá, deixa eu ver. Let me see, guys. Isso. Isso. There you go, Jay. Switch to the other side, then go back to the ginga. Nice. Isso. Negativa e resistência. Go to the other side and rolê. Great. Keep going, keep going. Let me see. Isso aí. E um, troca para o outro lado, sorriso 2. Isso. Isso. Negativa, go down. Isso. Bora, Ney.
Rapaz, esse daí não tá existindo mais nada.
Ney.
Essa resistência aqui não tá existindo mais nada.
Beleza, beleza, família. Ó. Agora aqui, ó. Bom, fizemos a primeira, segunda parte. Agora a gente vai entrar aqui, ó. Dessa resistência, já passei esse movimento na aula, a gente vai faz uma troca de perna e aí começa entrar na vingativa e esquiva de frente, porque a gente, nesse pedaço, a gente ainda não tem a esquiva de frente, a gente tem cocorinha. Beleza? Então, a partir da negativa aqui, ó, esquivou para trás. Negativa. Desci, ó, puxei, resistência. Trocou o lado, ó, vou trocar de pé, 1, 2. Rasteira, passei na sequência da semana passada. Rasteira, cabeçada, vingativa. Beleza? A gente fez isso aí a semana passada. Então, quando eu chego aqui, ó, estiquei o limite da vingativa. Então, primeiro, troquei o pé, ó, rasteira, eu vou aqui atrás. Cabeçada, levanta o braço, porque todos entram na mesma posição. Vingativa. Minha perna de trás, ó, vai entrar, eu vou esquiva de frente para o outro lado. 1, 2, voltou. Beleza? Então, esquiva lateral. 1, 2, cocorinha, esquiva para trás. Negativa, puxou, resistência, troca, ó, rasteira, cabeçada, sobe o braço, vingativa, ó, 1, 2, voltou. Beleza? Aí a terceira parte da nossa sequência. Tudo bem aí? Quer que eu faça mais uma vez o final? Did you understand, Jess? Yes? Great, great. Isso, negativa. Puxa, resistência. Isso, troca. Entrou. Rasteira, cabeçada, vingativa. 1, 2, volta. Aí. Isso. Isso. Massa. E 1, 2. Não estica a perna assim não, Cacau, porque senão fica a esquiva lateral. Esquiva de frente, ó. Base de cadeira, base de ginga. Ó. Movimento só aqui, ó. Porque é isso aqui, ó. Eu tô aqui, ó. Esquivei, voltei. Economizando energia. Se eu esticar tudo isso aqui, eu não preciso fazer esquiva de frente. Aí eu faço esquiva lateral. Então não é para esticar a perna aqui, ó. Isso aqui é esquiva lateral sem a mão no chão. É aqui, ó. Ó. Base firme. Eu tô aqui assim, ó. Pum, eu vou lá e volto rapidinho. É só para esquivar aquele movimento que te acompanhou, ó. Voltou. Então cola o peito lá no joelho, ó. 1, 2. Não economiza no movimento, não. Tá? Investe no movimento, senão vai ficar uma bosta pro resto da vida. Ó. 1, 2. Isso. Tá? Vai descer, mesma coisa. Leva o movimento no limite. Se ficar treinando só um pedacinho, só um pouquinho, vai ser um capoeirista pequenininho desse tamanho pro resto da vida. Quem mais treina, mais sucesso tem. Quem mais estuda, mais sucesso tem. É sempre assim. Tá? Então, não economiza no movimento. Por que que o rico é cada vez mais rico? Porque cada vez que ele pega mais dinheiro, ele investe cada vez mais. Vamos embora. Isso. Aí. Vira para trás, ô ratinho. Ó, vira por trás, ó. Troca primeiro o lado, ó. Desceu, aí troca pro outro lado, ó. Aí troca. Bum. Gira para trás. E aí, agora isso. Maravilha. Isso. Aí, sorriso. Esses sorrisos que eu tenho só me dá orgulho, menos esse aqui. É, o mundo tá vendo aí, velho. México, Filipinas, Austrália e Lavras. Outro país também, Lavras. Aí, Cacau, boa. Isso. Troca. Boa. Trocou. Rasteira, cabeçada. Isso. E um lado, outro. Isso. Boa. Aí, trocou. Aí, ratinho, maravilha. 1, 2, massa. É isso. Tá? Coisa bem simples, mas com calma, com tranquilidade. Um movimento bem alongado, um movimento bem protegido. Tá? Guys, don't hurry up. Don't hurry. You know, you don't need to rush. Like, goes a little bit slow, but pay attention in all the movements of your body. The position of your legs, the position of your hands, your head, you know, the base of the ginga. Goes a little, we are training now. So try to improve your capoeira. I know it's a very simple training. It's a very simple, that's for beginners. But I want you guys to understand some little things, you know, that's important, especially because we keep the tradition. We keep the old movements from masters. For example, nobody does the negativa from regional like we are doing today. because we learn from Mestre Deputado. We learn straight from Mestre Bimba. We learn from Mestre Onça, the son of Mestre Bimba. I show you guys many times. Cacau is right here. We have pictures here. Mestre Onça in my house with Dona Nair, wife of Mestre Bimba in our house. Like today, the granddaughter of Mestre Bimba, it's my best friend. We have a good connection with the Mestre Bimba's family. And me as well. The great daughter of Mestre Bimba is one of my best friends. We were together last Sunday in an event for Mestre Bimba's family. So we must keep the traditional movements, the old movements from the old masters as well. We need to improve, to play better, to keep the new generation with us, playing with them, but we have to keep the old school, right? So the cocorinha we are doing, it's the old school way for Mestre Bimba. The negativas, the same thing, but also we are doing negativa from contemporary capoeira. We are doing Vale-me Deus. It's a movement from Mestre Assuna, new movement. We keep the old school and we improve together with the new movements from the new students, to create a new future. So we don't forget the old schools. That's why you have that pictures right there. They are watching us, right? So that's very simple. I want you guys to understand. Also, when for example, for Ratinho and Cacau and also Sorriso, you guys, you are teachers, instructors, you guys teach capoeira. So when they are new students, beginners, that's the sequence we teach them. So they can learn in one sequence all the esquivas with us, in just one sequence. In the first class, he can go with 10 esquivas in their minds in just 1 hour of class. And also we have the sequence from like tesouras, esquivas, rasteiras, cabeçadas, all that stuff, right? So we have the third part of the sequence, but no, that's the third, right? We just finished the third part, but we have one more part. So after the esquiva de frente, like negativa, let me go all the way. Esquiva lateral, so esquiva lateral. This, esquiva baixa, vem com a corinha, esquiva para trás, negativa, resistência, switch, go, rasteira, and cabeçada, and in the end, negativa. Veio, esquiva, and then we go to negativa da contemporânea. A gente ainda não fez. Ó, okay? From here. Can you see from here? Yes. So, esquiva 1, esquiva 2, and then negativa. Here or here. Okay? No problem. I like this one. So from here, we call costura inside. Okay? So, esquiva lateral, the other side. Esquiva baixa. Cocorinha. Esquiva para trás, ó. Negativa. Voltou. Resistência. 1, 2. Troca a perna. Rasteira, família. Cabeçada. Negativa. Saiu. 1, 2. Beleza? Ó. 2, 3, costura. E sai, rolê. 1 e volta. Or we can go like 1, 2, costura, and then 1, vingativa again. Okay? Did you guys understand? Tudo bem aí? Legal? How about you, Jess? Again? So, from here, from resistência, okay? Because you learned already the rest of it. E resistência, switch to the other side. Then switch legs, like this, rasteira, cabeçada, head, and then go up with your elbow and go straight to the end. Ginga. Cadeira, then esquiva de frente. 1, esquiva de frente. 2, okay? Then look my arm that is protecting my face. He goes back like this. There we go. Then we go to rolê like this, and we go with our leg in between leg and arm like this. There we go. Rolê. Gira, turn, and go back to the ginga. There we go. Just go back to the ginga. There we go, like that. Just like that. Isso aí. Bora, Cacauzinho. Olha o caburé. Caramba. Ó, pessoal, vou mostrar para vocês aqui, ó. Eu tenho 3 seguranças aqui, ó.
Um de cabeça rapada, ó. Tá escorando.
Isso. Massa. Nice. Isso. Costura e sai. Boa, boa, ratinho. Isso aí. Beleza. There you go, Jazz. There you go. Keep going, keep going. O meu pé de amor já floresceu e os frutos da paixão no coração. Palavras de amor e de desejo é o que me fez compor essa canção. E o meu pé de amor, o meu pé de amor já floresceu e os frutos da paixão no coração. Palavras de amor e de desejo é o que me fez compor essa canção. O meu pé de amor, o meu pé de amor já floresceu. Os frutos da paixão no coração. Ah, isso. Maravilha. Beleza. Beleza. Então aí a gente finaliza ela aí, essa sequência, tá? Essa sequência de esquivas. So, like I was saying before, when we have like a new student, he knows nothing of capoeira, first thing that we teach to them is how to do the ginga. That's the first thing ever. We must teach how the students, what the student need to learn to do the ginga correctly, how he can do the ginga or her inside of the roda, playing with the other capoeiristas. We do some variations of the ginga as well, so they can learn different ways to do the ginga, like balanço, cadeira, something like that, to improve the body movement. Okay, that's the first thing we teach to new students inside of our school. So after that, he goes to esquivas. Why esquivas first and not kicks? Some place they first thing they teach is how to kick. You start kicking like meia-luas, armadas, martelos, all the kicks we have, golpes. But how can you kick someone if you don't know how to escape, how to protect yourself? In capoeira, we don't have to forget that capoeira, it's a fight to protect ourselves, not to kick others, to go to fight with others, to protect ourselves. That's why the slavers, they create the capoeira to protect themselves back in the days, right? So that's why we teach ginga when he or her, when they are doing the ginga correctly. So we teach esquivas, and we start from that sequence, right? We start from that. Cocorinha, because it's the most easiest one. It's cocorinha. Then we go to esquiva lateral, esquiva baixa, esquiva. They are easy. All those esquivas are very easy. They are very easy. That's why we have this sequence. I'm saying right? Sequence. Yes? Okay. Because in Portuguese it's sequência. So sometimes it's confused for me. Okay. So we teach that one. This one we are doing now. So in one class we can teach all of them to a new student. So then after class we improve that. We keep teaching and improving. And also, between of that, we teach some kicks. So now we're going to do, for example, a meia lua de frente and a esquiva baixa or a esquiva lateral. So we start to put like two students to play together, to train esquivas and to train kicks together. So they start to understand how it works. We can start to teach kids if they don't know how to escape. For example, so we teach a new student to do the ginga, and after the ginga, just kicks. Okay, let's pretend that. So then we go to the roda, and that new students playing with his opponent, their opponent, or a friend, he's gonna kick and just kick. But when the other kicks him, he's gonna get that, because he doesn't know how to escape. And we need to know how to escape. That's one of the most important things. Most of the time, it's more important than the kick. I have some friends that they teach their classes with the idea of just escape. For example, we can practice that with a friend. There's a very simple way to do that, but we can do in very different ways. The most simple one, we go with your friend to the roda and say to your friend, kick me, and you just escape. Just escape. You can't kick. He's gonna kick you like Like there is no tomorrow. He's gonna kick you, and you just have to escape. So play your game, just escaping. You can do like floreios, you can do like saltos, we can do, but you can do whatever you want. Just the kicks you can't do. And then you can switch to your friends. You start to kick, and he starts to escape. So you guys will see sometimes how it's hard to just escape. Because like for example, for us that we play capoeira for a few years already, we want to kick them. When they kick, we want to kick back. It's like this. I'm gonna kick back. No, try to relax, breathe, think about the game. You know, we don't have to be like I was saying before. Don't rush. Do the movement slow, pay attention on your foot, your feet, your hands, your head, because it's important to protect ourselves. That's why we have capoeira, to protect ourselves, our friends, our family, the ones we like it, and us, especially us. And we can do this, we can do that in many different ways. You can be angry and kicking everybody, you can kick everybody. But what you gonna do when they kick you, guys? Don't lose your mind. Breathe, relax, relax, stay in peace, and then play your game. It's gonna be completely different. Like for example, sometimes we see in the hall that someone that just got a rasteira and they goes crazy. They want to fight like UFC. They want to kill each other. And that's not capoeira, my friends. That's not capoeira. We have to connect our body with our mind, with our soul, and then express all of this by our body movement. Capoeira, it's like a freestyle inside of the roda. You can be yourself. You can move in the way you want. There's no rules for that. You just have to do the ginga. That's why it's the first thing we teach. You just have to do the ginga. What you gonna do inside of the roda, together with the ginga, we don't care. It's your body expression. That's why I will never say, I want the ginga like this and everybody must to do the same. I'm gonna never say that. Because ginga is ginga. It's your body expression. You can't express my vision, my feelings, how I feel about capoeira, how I grow up in capoeira. It's all about you guys. So the most important thing is to know how to do the ginga. The ginga is like this. Okay, so now you do. You can go in the way you want, like this, like that, to one side, to the other side, turn around, flip. Doesn't matter. The only rule inside of the roda, never stop the ginga. That's it. And that's why I feel so sad when we have that games I was saying before. They lose their mind and they stop the ginga and they want punch each other. In capoeira, we don't have punch. We have like movements with our hands, but always like this, open hands, like galo punch, scala, right? Like cotovelada, go down. But we don't do like this. That's boxing, my friend. I don't know, Muay Thai, something like that, kickboxing. We are playing capoeira. We are playing an ancestral game with traditional things and fundamentals, like from back in the days. I'm talking more than 5,000 years, my friend, when the slaves came to Brazil And when they start this movement, when they start to do the ginga, to express their feelings and to protect themselves. So keep this in mind. The ginga is like this, inside of the roda, it's your body expression, it's your feelings. And of course, what you are learning in the class or what you are training, you know? Um, so that's what I want to you guys to understand. The class today, so let me say something. When next classes, if you guys join the class, I'm gonna be very happy for that, because I want to do this we are doing today. Because today, just Cacau, Ratinho, so he's doing jazz, and we are all the same family. I think it's gonna be nice to talk about all the fundamentals, traditional things from our schools. That's why I'm saying, guys, if you have any question about me, how I teach, about the masters, about the school, about our traditional things, fundamental things, just ask. Because when we have like less class, people from Korea, people from Hong Kong, people from Germany, from other place, from other schools. We are do like we did last Saturday, a special class, a class for everybody. But like today, I want to propose that, guys, to talk about how we do and how we keep doing in our family. I think it's gonna be nice to connect each other in the same vibe, in the same symphony, right? Yeah, and when we stick together, we are going to be in the same atmosphere, with the same feelings, with the same connection. That's the most important thing for me. Doesn't matter how you play capoeira for me. Doesn't matter. The most important thing is how you feel about capoeira. What you guys feel about capoeira. I know how I feel. And I want to see how you guys feel in the roda. Express yourself. Kick me. If you don't kick me, I'm going to kick you guys. So express yourselves. Okay? So every class that just people from our school in the class, be in the class. I'm gonna talk about our school and how we teach in the school, how we learn things in the school, like research, uh, how we talk with the masters, the story of them, and also especially like I said before, Ratinho, Sorriso, Cacau, you guys are teaching capoeira, you are in front, you are leading and teaching people. So we need to talk the same language. That's the only thing I want. We talk the same language, because if you go teach in another group, another event, you can say with all the words, we do like this in our school. Because I feel like shame, I feel when it's complicated to say, but let me explain. Sometimes I go to many events to teach capoeira, so you guys know. And sometimes there's some teachers from different groups, and they don't know what they are teaching. They don't know what their groups is teaching. And of course, it's not for everybody. I'm talking about a few people, just minority. Because sometimes they are in capoeira like 20 years, but they don't pay attention in the small things. Because they just want kick, they just want to fly, they just want to play capoeira. And they go there, they teach some kicks, some nice kicks, most of the time, nice rasteiras and vingativas, uh, nice sequences, like nice floreios, all of that. But they are not connected with the ancestrality, with the fundamentals, with the old masters, like we had the class last Saturday. in honor of Mestre João Grande, because I was talking about something that I know personally. I've been with him, training with him. And like I said before, it's a great luck to be with people like that, you know? And I have a little bit of his feeling inside of me. I've been with him, training with him. And so I told, I think we can do something special for Mestre João Grande last Saturday. That's what I told. It's his birthday. He's turning 88 years old, teaching capoeira every day. That's how, my friends, I want to be in my whole life. I'm not talking about capoeira to play today and tomorrow. I'm learning capoeira to play all my life. I grow up. I show you the pictures right there. When I was just 2 years old, already in the roda. Like my family, it's there. It's my father right there. It's my mom right there. My brothers, uncles, and aunties, cousins, all capoeiristas. So we are learning capoeira. We are like Cacau. Cacau here is my young brother. We are learning capoeira. We are training capoeira for the rest of our lives. But that's how I feel. That's how my brothers feel. You know? And I want you guys to feel a little bit of that. And if I can make you feel more and more every day and more every day, I will try to do that. I'm gonna be there, you know, to warm up your heart with capoeira. Because I think that's my mission in the earth. You know, I told you guys last Saturday that capoeira can't change the world. Capoeira can't change the world, but capoeira can change people, and people can change the world. So capoeira changed my life. I told you many times. You guys know my story, where I grew up, how I grew up, how it was difficult to grow up in a place like that, in the ghetto, in favelas. How hard was that? But now I'm here playing capoeira around the world, more than 40 countries teaching capoeira, going back every year, going back there and teaching capoeira in different places, different countries, different cities, meeting different people, exchanging and changing capoeira, hearts and minds, spirit and soul, all the time, all my life. So I want to share all this knowledge that I've been learned all my life with you guys. That's why I want to do this special class for us. Like special for me, sometimes it's like this, talking about capoeira. Like for example, there's 3 graduates right there waiting for me to train, just us. 2 instructors, and 1 contramestres. They are waiting here to do this that we are doing. They are here and watching us, listen us. I'm gonna do the same thing with them. Sometimes we have class of just talking because people today, especially young people, they are not patient. They they cannot sit down, relax, and hear someone saying something. People today just wanna talk, just wanna say what they know, but they don't have ears to hear what others have to say. And that's what I want to do with you guys. I want to learn from you. I want to learn your story, where you come from, where you grow up, how you grow up, what you think about capoeira, how you feel with capoeira, what capoeira does to you. It's good or it's bad. If it's more good, let's do it. If you are feeling something bad at capoeira, let's make this bad thing turns in a good thing. Because capoeira is a great tool to change lives. You know, I'm talking, guys, by myself. That's it. My brother is right here, Cacao. He knows what I'm talking about. You know, he grew up with me in the same life as me, train hard like me, like our father, our uncles, and our great father used to teach us. You know, so I want to share this. And most of the time, to share this kind of knowledge, we have to talk. And if you guys can be like a little bit patient, I'm gonna share this with you. Because if I start to talk and you're like, oh, they're not paying attention. Wait, let me see the other one. It's not paying attention. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk for someone that don't wanna hear, right? But sometimes I'm gonna talk and get a little bit emotional, like last class. So don't worry, okay? I'm gonna be good. It's normal for me. Like my family, they say I have like the body of my father, but the heart of my mom, because my mom cries a lot. And my father, he was like a war man, like a monster. And my mom, like a princess with a very great heart, but very strong woman. So, and the outside, but with a great heart in the inside. That's why I always I'm saying to my students, like I say, our academy, it's like my mom's house, very small but with a very big heart. So everyone can come in. Right, guys? So that's what I have for you today. I hope it was good for you guys. If it's not good, guys, please, if you don't like anything, let me know. And it's gonna be important to know, because if you didn't tell me, I can't improve. I can't be better in the next class. Right? That's why I'm saying right. My accent's good. You guys are understand. If you don't understand, I'm gonna try to explain again. I'm gonna try to show you the movement again. I don't want you guys to come here and leave this class with more questions. I want guys learning the movements, learning the idea, but you go back with this feeling of learning more, like to know more, you know, to experience more. That's what I want you guys to feel. I don't want to come next class to talk more about that. Or I have something in mind that I need to ask. So come back to me and ask. Just ask. Don't be shy. Don't worry about the question. If you think the question is too personal, don't worry. Just ask. You know? That doesn't mean that I will respond. But you can ask. Just kidding, okay? Ask whatever you guys want. Anytime, right? So I have to start the class with the other crazy people that I have here waiting for me. They're guys, they're crazy. Um, but in a good way. I like crazy people because I think crazy people does art and normal people does bombs. Because the normal people, they are always doing crazy things. And us, that they call crazy people, we are always doing art, helping people. So I like when people call me crazy, right? And I like when I have crazy people like you guys, like conscience, like crazy in a good way, like studying, learning, and helping each others and help others without knowing where they come from or where they want or what they need. So that's the most important thing for me. Call us crazy, but in a good way, right? So thank you very much um, for all of you. I hope you guys like it. The idea was, like I say in the beginning, today it's gonna be a very simple class. Like we have done just skivas, but the ideas inside of that skivas and what you have behind that skivas, like the old school capoeira, is something bigger and bigger. That's just a simple movement. Okay. If you have any question, guys, just let me know. Cacau tá aí? Cacau, você vai ter que aprender inglês na marra agora, hein, velho? Mas o Cacau já tá aprendendo bem já. Tá bom? Se você, if you have any questions, just let me know.
Mestre,
If you don't, oi, pode falar.
não é tanto sobre a aula de hoje, né? Mas já saiu um bom para o Brasil, né? Então, estou aí vendo para comprar, mas queria perguntar a você quando a gente pode chegar aí com uma casa aí para Guaratinguetá.
Bom, aqui vocês podem chegar o dia que vocês quiserem. So you guys can come to my house, that's our place. That's not my place. It's our school. No? So you guys can come here wherever you guys want. Quando vocês quiserem. It doesn't mean that you must come here just when you have the batizados, when we have the events, when we have our festival, you know. You guys can come here wherever you guys want, when you want. If you have some day offs and you want to come to our academy in Brazil, just come. Just let me know. I'm going, Mestre. Just come anytime. But for the event, so we are in a very bad situation now in Brazil because of the corona, right? So we are sadly, I'm sad to say that, but we are the country with most loss of people like in the world. That's very sad. I lost a few students. I feel like father or mother, grandfather, grandmother from students, close friends. I just lost a very good friend of mine because of the corona. So here in our city, I have to close the academy once again. So we are going to lock down again next week. So this week, here we call, I don't know how they call in another countries, but here we have like different, how to say, I don't know how to say that, but for example, we have the green situation, the yellow situation, the orange situation. That's right, normally, right? So we had to come back to the orange, and next week we are going to the red again because it's growing up here. The corona, I'm living in a very small city, like it's 2 hours from the capital of São Paulo. I grew up there, but 5 years ago I moved to this small city because I love the nature. Like I have waterfalls very close here. The beach was close here, where there's lakes. So here it's a very calm city, very small city, but very close to the nature, like very beautiful. So now the corona is getting here, and the people like I think they were thinking that that's just a bullshit. It's not coming here. Doesn't it exist. So now it's here and it's strong. So yesterday we have more than 50 people dying of COVID yesterday, just in my city. So today I don't know how many people. For example, in the hospitals here, there's no place for people with corona. So we are going to close again. I think next Monday. So I can teach just today for the students. After Monday, we are going to do just online classes for my students at the academy and to you guys. Like I can teach just online next week. So thinking about that, I had to hold our event again. Maybe we are going to cancel again. We don't know if we are going to have the vacuum very soon. I don't know how it's going to be, but we are going to the red situation again. And our event is in June. It's just a few months from here. I think it's not going to be possible to do it again like we want to do with the graduation ceremony, with our big show, with our special guests. I think we cannot do it. So I'm thinking about. I'm gonna do a meeting with all the graduados to talk about that, but I have to wait the end of this month to see after next week if you after the red situation if we go back to the orange to the yellow or if you have to keep the lockdown in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I have to wait that. If we keep the lockdown next weeks, I had to cancel the event. I'm gonna have to, and then we are going to do the graduation ceremony for the teachers and the contramasters and the masters just next year. But if we have a good situation in the next few months, like getting better and better, we are going to do a small event in November because we didn't have any event last year and this year. So, but just if the corona um, leave us, like if not, I'm not gonna do. We are not going to do events this year again. So unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit more to see how it's gonna be next month and after next month, right? So let's wait a little bit more. I can give you guys 100% response. Okay, and then we can talk about that. And also, I'm gonna talk with all the graduados, instructors, teachers for the graduation ceremony to see, to hear you guys if you have some ideas, because the event here is not the way I want. The event here, our Batsado, it's the way everybody wants. So every event, we have a meeting and we talk about the event, and everyone can give me ideas, and we are going to take all the ideas, write down, and see what we can do with all these good ideas, right? So next month, I think we can do that. To talk, like I said before, we have a small house, but we have a very big heart. So everyone can come in and can stay here with us, training and laughing, and doesn't matter, just come, right? Any more question or comment or something? Cacau, quer falar alguma coisa? Tá entendendo aí, Cacau?
Sim, sim. Estava conversando com o Sorriso e no próximo sábado a gente vai estar se organizando para a gente fazer uma aula junto. Sorriso, how are you, my brother?
Yes.
Yes. Next Saturday, online class, and me and you, okay?
Okay.
Que horas, sábado?
Yeah, sure.
Nesse
Next
mesmo
week.
horário.
What time?
Eu falei para ele.
Que hora?
Não,
What
mas
time?
vocês vão treinar juntos no horário da minha aula?
Yeah, sure.
Não.
What time?
Aí você me quebra, né?
Não é no horário da sua aula, não.
Ah, tá.
Eu falei pra gente que a gente está combinando um horário ainda.
Mas é pelo Zoom ou ao vivo?
Pelo Zoom, a gente vai
essas
fazer
coisas.
uma aula. É pelo Zoom.
Ah, tá.
E
Legal.
aí a gente está querendo fazer, após a sua aula, um pouquinho mais tarde. O problema é que por conta do horário para ele, né? Porque,
Ou se não, faz no domingo, cara.
ele falou no domingo, exatamente.
Domingo eu acho que é melhor. Porque fica. A hora que acaba essa aula já é tipo 9, 10 da noite para ele. Aí faz no domingo, que aí no domingo eu não tenho aula, eu posso participar com vocês também.
Beleza.
Entendeu? Quando me manda, cara, manda as atividades para mim, porque sempre que eu tiver um tempo, eu vou entrar nas atividades para treinar com vocês, falar com vocês. Right, Sorriso?
You want Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, I think Sunday it's gonna be better, right? Because we have
Yes.
this class here on Saturday and thus on the Sunday, so everybody can come again and train. If I have time, if I'm free, I'm going to train with you guys as well. So we can invite other students and maybe we can do a meeting, talk, sing. You know, let's stick together. Let's stay more close to each other, especially in this situation we are living today. Right? We need each other to talk or to laugh, to cry together. Doesn't matter. Let's stick together. Right? So, guys, now I have to go. Thank you very much to each one of you. Jess, was a pleasure to meet you. Right? I hope to see you next class again. It's going to be a pleasure to have you here. So, Rizu, thank you very much for your help, for your contributions. Also, Hatinho as well. You know, you are very welcome here with us always. Like I say in the beginning of our conversation. So, you're going to be always very welcome. And of course, my brother Cacau. Cadê ele? Let me see. Aí, Cacau, se junto, é isso aí. A gente tem que ficar cada vez mais junto, mais próximo e conversando cada vez mais, nos entendendo cada vez mais e crescendo junto. That's the most important thing. Be together, learn together, and growing up together. We can go far by ourselves, but if you want to go more far and safe, go with your team. Right? Guys, thank you very much. You can close when you want. So Rizu, thank you very much for helping us with your link. And Axé, União, vamos família. See you next Saturday. If you have any question, if you want to ask something, send me a message or call me. I'm gonna be there to talk with you. Okay? Axé, família.
Tchau.
Big hug. Bye bye. Bye bye.
É.
You.